Hey guys, welcome to another YouTube video on my channel. This is my first attempt at making a vlog, and I thought what better way to start than at one of my favorite water bodies. My aim on this day was to document the small pratincole which has made a guest appearance here at Pondicherry. So the best way to cover as much ground as I can is to walk up and down the shoreline of the lake in hopes to find the flock. Previously, I had seen them at one particular point, so that's where I'll start. And it's a flock of roughly 500 individuals. So if they are hanging around, it shouldn't be too hard to find them. And while walking up and down, I'm sure I'll come across other species of water birds, shorebirds, and other waders. So without further ado, let me get moving. I don't want to lose the good morning light. So here's the kind of habitat that stints and plovers love. Because of the shallow water levels, they have access to all the insects that are found inside and at the surface of the water. Once they arrive, they walk all over patches like this. And currently, they're at the back, so I'll wait silently at this spot and hope for the best. So, the pratincoles were a no show, but I did come across a few plovers and stints along the way. It took the birds less than 5 minutes to make their way back to where I had predicted they would be. The trick here is to identify the most popular patches and wait there very silently and without much movement. Then again, different birds have different temperaments, and unlike the stints, this pair of Kentish plovers were far more tolerant of my presence and even allowed me to get really close to them. Most of the shoreline was swarming with fishermen, so unfortunately, the pratincoles remained absent for that day. This is exactly how most field days are, yet it's worth it just to be out here. Also, I can't really complain when I was presented with opportunities like this. I found this painted stork wading across the shallows. What you see here is a very unique hunting behavior. It's trying to drive fish into its beak by stirring up the water with its feet. A very beautiful moment filmed under beautiful light. I couldn't really ask for more. On my way back, I spotted something that looked like a shorebird on the muddy bank. I got down low and it did turn out to be a whimbrel, which was earlier camouflaged completely with the background thanks to its plumage. This whimbrel allowed me very close and I did manage to shoot a lot of videos and pictures. And of course, made sure I don't disturb it when I walked out from there. So I thought I'd give the fishing activities on the shore some time to die down and focus on the ducks. There's no hiding or swimming in this ankle deep water, so I just started heading towards the flocks. As expected, they started swimming away, keeping the same distance. I just stopped after a point and started photographing and taking videos from wherever I was. And I got a few shots of the main flock where several thousands of them were gathering. Closer to me, luckily, there were a few stray individuals that had come across, and these guys were mainly northern pintails and Eurasian widgeons, which I think made up the other flocks as well. I didn't get too close at the end of the day, but it was an amazing sighting nevertheless. Just standing in the middle of the water and photographing these birds. So, since I couldn't get any closer to the ducks, I decided to focus my attention back on the shoreline again. The fishing activities were the same, fishermen everywhere, and the pratincoles were a no show as well. Instead of the pratincoles, actually, I got a pair of blackwing stilts. These came very close to me, they were not shy at all. And one, in fact, kept moving closer to me to the point that I had to zoom out. I was extremely blessed to be able to come out here and witness all the birds that I did get, as many good pictures and footages that I did get, to be able to share them with you guys as well. And I hope that you subscribe and like the video and share it with your friends. And just stay tuned. I should be coming up with more such videos. It's my initial stages, so it'll take me a bit of time, but I'm definitely going to come up with stuff that's worth it.